Evening all, we're back with episode 5 of Kerbal space program Kerbalism. Now, the last episode saw the unfortunate demise of the infamous Jebediah Kerman. His death has led to a new pilot, a brand new Kerbal coming forward, whose name I have discovered I was mispronouncing. She is in fact Elicia, not Elika, so I shall do my very best to try and pronounce your name correctly in the future, my dear Kerbal. And here she is, setting herself up in the first orbit, no doubt ready, raring and eager to go. And there we are in an orbit. Not a very good orbit. Not a very good one at all. However, it's been a very long time since I've actually flown to the moon without using maneuver nodes. I do know that you have to point at the moon, just as it comes over the horizon, and fire engine, and that will eventually take you out to it, if memory serves. Now, I've got to obviously watch my fuel here because I don't want to burn it all up and run out of it. I think I perhaps used too much on the way up here. Don't know if we're gonna be able to make it or not. I should have checked what the Delta V requirement was to get to the moon. Check the craft could have actually done it. So no. The answer is no. We cannot get to the moon on this flyby. We cannot get even close. That isn't even a quarter of the way there. It's 11 million. We are 2.4. So, I guess what instead we'll do, rather than use up all the fuel and leave Elika stranded out here for however long her supplies last, we'll rotate the craft for one. And point it so the sun can actually get to that, so one of them solar panels. And we will simply break the belts. We will go, we're clearly going to go through the belts. And that will, in theory, complete the mission for us. Those ones there. Oh! We have already completed the mission. So, tells us there. I should perhaps learn to read. That would help. Or be at least more observant. But anyway, we're going out there now, so let's go. Through the radiation belt we go. Oh, the batteries are... we have a problem. Go in. We have a problem. Let's hope the sun can rise. On sun. Yes, yes! Elika, you are safe. Well done. Now, who's allowed to music again? Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! So they turned off the CD player. Aha. Or probably the tape player, knowing Kerbals. But yes, we're on our way again. And here we are. Here we are. The furthest any Kerbal has been before. Elika, you have done it. I'm not sure any science can be got from out here. No. No. And no. Right. About the goo container. That's going to be a no as well. That's a no. That's a yes. That's a yes from the goo container. And the materials bay. That's a yes from there as well. Report. That's a no. So, now. Elika, we need to face that away. and fire that engine. Bring us down to about 50, I think. We'll come in with aero brake nice and gently. You can aero brake as well if you like. I'm not sure what braking is, but possibly a new sport on Kerbal. And the power of video editing time-lapse comes to our aid once again, because I grossly overestimated just how slow aero braking actually is. It took 6 orbits of Kerbal before I was slowed enough to be caught by the planet's gravity. Every orbit having to slightly tweak the vessel to ensure the Science Junior didn't catch fire, because it still appears to be very attracted to heat. Not entirely sure what the objects in there are doing, but maybe we'll pack a fire extinguisher next time. And we are on our final descent. Back down into the loving grasp of Kerbal's atmosphere. Hopefully without burning up any components. The science bay does seem to want to catch fire. We need to enjoy it. Not really a great deal I can do. It's behind the heat shield. Not sure why it's getting so warm. But nevertheless, we are aggressively slowing down. Making our way down. Slowly but surely. The old adage of what goes up must come down. And it looks as if we're going to come down right in the centre of that large landmass here. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm a little disorientated and can't really see in the dark, so difficult to know. Now, something's getting hot again, even though it's probably the science. Yes, the science lab junior is going. We are descending. Keep an eye on things. My plate is burning off rapidly. I think we'll be okay. We get into the thicker part of the atmosphere, provided of course the Science Junior doesn't spontaneously explode. And Elika's first mission also becomes her last, much like Valentina's. Her first mission was of course her last. We're still good. Oh my! Oh my, oh my. What? What happened there? What? The Science Junior apparently exploded, even though it was protected behind the shield, and this pod, which is no longer attached to my craft, it exploded. Oh dear. But this time we were caught. We were caught by the ablator. So we are safer. We are coming down. We have lost the science. That is a shame. But we have not lost our Kerbal. Elika, you are fine. You are safe. Parachute went as well. May have been the parachute that was causing the problems. I'm not entirely sure. Safe to deploy the chute whenever we like. Unfortunately, we're going to lose the science in here as well. So this will have been a mission that returns us with no science. Returns us empty-handed. And of course, we already had completed the we'd already completed crossing the radiation belt. So mission that unfortunately will yield us nothing. And touchdown. Well, let's have a look, see whether anything can be done from here. I think we have all this. Oh, we're in the Highlands, so not completely empty-handed. Not completely. We'll be able to get some. We already have crew report. Let's do an EVA. Off you get. Oh, we already have this. Still not completely empty-handed, but as they say, any mission that you can walk away from is a successful one. And here we are back at the KSC. Now, obviously, we lost the science from the Science Junior there because it exploded. It also did that with Jeb. So we must perform more tests on this device. We must try and figure out why it's not working. What's going wrong with it? Why does it seem to like fire? So, let us test it, shall we? We shall put on a fuel tank on the top and make a large spinny wheel, and we shall bring out our scientist, because the scientists, they are the future. With the power of science we shall go beyond. So let's observe the materials whilst at the launch pad. Show little signs of change, although one of the samples appears to be judging you silently. Really? Danger! Science stuff. That's like putting one of them do not press red buttons in there that you just know people are going to press. So, let's roll off. I don't really want to roll off there. Can we? Do we have any torque? Do we have enough torque to? Okay, so we're going to go with rolling off one end and praying we don't explode. And bonk. Font. Oh, the Science Junior. What a surprising device. Appears to be made of a very volatile substance, possibly made of explosive itself. I'm not too sure. It just seems to go bang a lot. So, in that case, we actually need to find a way to transport it round rather than rolling it around. That wasn't a really well thought out, planned craft, was it? So, in order to get more science, we must spend science. Science on wheels. Because they help you go places. Yes, they do. So, let us build the Science Mobile. her glory, the Science Mobile, crammed full of all the science we currently have unlocked, and all placed, hopefully, within very easy reaching distance of Bob Kerman, because he can hold on to the side of this craft, provided he wants to, and access all these materials. If we were to board him there and activate all the sciences, we shall keep that. We shall keep that. We shall keep that. And we shall keep that. And then, by stepping out and grabbing on slightly harder because he seems to slip down, he can, in fact, collect the data and restore it. He can, well, he would be able to collect that, but we've done that already. He can take the data from there, and board his craft. This is a monumental vehicle powered by rockiness, bounciness. How interesting. It seems to have very interesting suspension. Yes. So, let us go. Powered by extreme slowness, because it's not very well balanced, in fact. Not very well balanced at all. A very bumpy ride here. Very bumpy ride indeed. Oh my. I do not remember them wheels being that bouncy. Perhaps should have put some more stabilisers on there. But it doesn't matter. We are bouncing along, collecting all the science. Yes, I shall now go to every different biome that is in the KSE, each of these individual ones here, and collect the science. So, I'll see you shortly. And here we are, finishing up our tour of the science trip around the KSE at the Monolith. Where else should we be? Now, the keen eye among you may notice that we've grown some extra wheels. Yes, the Mark 1 version was a little unstable and tipped over a fair few times, so I added some stabilisers on the front, and now she's a wonderful vessel that can go almost anywhere. And after our science tour, we end up with 217.5 science points to spend on all the wonderful goodies that are here. Now, at 90 science per throw, that means we get 2. A little disappointing, but still, it was science from the KSE. It was easy to get, and easy is always good. So where are we gonna go? Did say I wanted some fuel ducts, because the asparagus system is very powerful. I think with that we could easily get to the moon. Hopefully get back. Not entirely sure. Heavy landing gear. Mech jet remover and translatron. Warp helper, attitude adjustment, thrust window. That could be useful. More mech jet toys. We're not going to get any of those. So yes, let's see now. I think fuel lines. Let's go for fuel lines. Yes. And RCS. Plus landing can. Lander can's good. Lander can's very good. Miniaturization. Electronics. No more science to be had down here yet. Oh yes, we'll also go for the RCS, the Advanced Flight Control, with the added bonus of MechJeb. Now, we have the ability to get to the moon. I'm confident we have that ability. Can't see the moon, but it's up there. Do we have any contracts to get to the moon? we have a fly past the moon. Head to the moon and pass it. Easy as pie, no risk at all. Now sign this waiver. Yes, yes, Gene Kerman. Okay, we'll accept your mission. However, our fly past the moon shall have to wait until next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and as always, have fun.